Howdy, folks. Nothing on this morning, or very little on. Nobody live. Um, I want to give you a little warning. Oh, my thumbnail for this video is a 8-point deer that I shot many years ago. One side is beautiful. I mean, he was raised in the neighbor's woodlot down here a couple miles away, and he's actually my wife's cousin that owns it. But it's like a little 2-acre, 3-acre woodlot. Anyway, he bow hunts out there. He takes a deer every year. He lets us push through their shotgun season. This deer ran out. The guys didn't get him. I got him a mile away. I was sitting on a fence line. And this boy has the best 8-point rack if he would have had one side on yet. Only one side is on there, but I like those nice, tall, narrow racks. I don't really like the wide, short racks. I'm not a big fan of those. I like the narrower, tall racks. Anyway, this boy would have been the best 8-pointer I think I ever shot in my life if he'd have had the other side on. I was actually thinking about having a taxidermist build the other side, but I think that would have cost a little bit too much money. Hey, Empty Pan, how are you, buddy? I also want to give you a warning. I was at a flea market, what was it, Friday? And I didn't go Saturday. There was a Saturday, I didn't go Sunday. I went Friday, didn't go Saturday. But I can show you my legs. I was wearing short pants. I fell asleep in the sun. I got sunburned. Look at my face. Look at my face. Look at my nose. I mean, I really screwed that up. There must have been a blister there and I scratched it or something and it started to bleed and wow, nasty. So you going out in the sun, even for, I think I only fell asleep for an hour. Might want to have some sunscreen. Anyway, when I was at this flea market, I was looking for a particular item. And the reason I'm looking for this particular item is because coins back in the day, I mean, years ago, hundreds of years ago, were very, very small. I am interested in Canadian small nickels, the fish scales. Those are about dime size, a little bit smaller maybe, but there are coins that are so much smaller. I mean, half that size. Half that size. I mean, as big as my little fingernail. That's it. And how? Yeah, and I forgot my boonie hat, dude. I always got a boonie hat too, and I forgot it. Yeah, that's just the way it goes. Live and learn. But anyway, coins were so small, people didn't have pockets. And even if you had a pocket, the coins were so light that you could drag something out of a pocket and drop a coin and you wouldn't know it. And a lot of people didn't have pockets. So how did you carry them? Well, they had a purse, a satchel. I have one. That's what I carry my lead balls in for my musket, or not my musket, but my 50 cal. My black powder rifles. It's just a little leather bag with a drawstring on it. Then they went to, everybody got more modern and modernized things. And they came up with these. And I'll put the camera down here for just a little bit and show you. But they came up with these type of coin purses. And that's what they carried small coins in or their change. This is a double clutch. So it has a pocket on each side. I had a single clutch also, but I have sent that to Lady Bluegrass. It had a nice little flower design on it. And as progress kept moving forward, the coin purses kept getting more sophisticated. Now, there was a single clutch purse. Like I said, I gave that Lady Bluegrass. Only opened on one side. It was leather like this. And it had a nice flower design on it. If you'll notice, this double clutch has been repaired once already, maybe twice, and it already has another hole in it because leather shrinks. It's got to be kept supple and pliable. Do it with bear grease, mink oil, whatever, tallow. But anyway, I'm going to fix this one. I'm going to re-sew that, and I'm going to tallow this. You'll also notice that because of the shrinkage, some of this leather has started to pull away from these container or sides up here. This metal that's clamped, the leather is clamped in there, and it's starting to pull out of there. So I have to fix it. And then I'll re-sew that and redo this. But then they came up with zippers, zipper tops. And this one serves two purposes. You can put it on your keys or put your keys on here and put your keys in here and carry it like that along with your change. This one actually has a logo stamp on it yet. This one's made in Germany. And it's a real nice leather one yet. Real nice. I always remember my grandmother carrying this type of clutch. I always remember my grandfather carrying this type. It was given out by seed companies and stuff. But this one, all you did was just squeeze it like that in the middle, and it opened up. Damn. Old fingers. Old hands. It's hard to do. And it just opens up like that. And you keep your coins in there and you fish them out and close it and go right back in your pocket that way. Some of these had a chain on them. And you wonder about the holes on either end. Well, that's just to allow the plastic to hinge. The plastic to hinge like that. But some of them had a chain on that you could actually put your keys on or whatever. But I was interested in these coin purses because coins were so small, just so small, that you couldn't keep them in a pocket. You couldn't keep them in a regular purse unless you had a coin purse inside of a purse. And that's what most ladies carried, a coin purse inside of a purse. Now they have zippered compartments inside purses, and that's where they keep their coins. But my grandparents carried these, but my parents, not so much. Now, my parents are boomers. I'm a boomer, actually. I'm at the end of the boomer revolution or generation. I was born in 56. So I'm kind of at the end. But I think my four youngest stepbrothers and sisters would be Gen Xers. Even my brother Brian, I don't know, he was born in, let's see, 7 years. He's 61, something like that. So he would have been born 56, 73, 63 probably, 63, 64. So he was at the real tail end of the boomer or start of the Xers. Yeah, these are cool. The zippered ones are cool. Those were the evolution of the clutches. I remember my grandmother carried a clutch, single clutch bag. The single clutch that I had, the one with the flowers on, I just going to the post office, and I'm going to send that one out to Lady Bluegrass. I think she'll enjoy that. But I was just looking around at the flea market just to see if I could find them. And sure enough, I did. And that stainless steel milk container that I got, somebody had tried to boil or heat up some kind of a plastic in it. So I had to take a scraper on the inside. I soaked it overnight with ammonia and detergent. Took a scraper to it and some steel wool and cleaned up pretty good. Hi, Liberty Bleed Silver. How are you, man? We were just talking about coin purses and why I was interested in finding them. This is a double clutch leather, and you can tell it's well used. It's been sewn here once, and there is a hole there, a slight hole there yet. That needs to be fixed. But leather coin purses had to be moisturized. There had to be mink oil or bear grease or something on there to lanolin to moisturize these. Otherwise, the leather got hard and shrunk up and pulled away from the keepers up here. This one is really nice. Still very supple. And the one I sent to Lady Bluegrass was a newer version of this, but a single clutch, had flowers on. So she got that. But this is kind of the one I remember my grandpa carrying at the end of his life, was this one. And that one you just squeeze on both sides or on both ends, and it opened up like that, and take your coins out. But like I say, he carried this in his pocket. And nowadays, with the new purses that women carry, or some men, quote unquote men, there are zippered pockets in there that they keep their change in, and the change is not as small as it used to be. Oh, Seth is here. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Yeah. See, like this? And they used them for promotion. Oh, really? Had a 3-cent piece in it? Cool, man. Really cool. And this is, the evolution of these evolution of these go right along with the evolution of coins, believe it or not. And I wish I had some of my coins in here to show you. I don't know if I do or not. I think the smallest thing I may have in here are might be Canadian dimes. These are older Canadian dimes here. Those are a couple of older ones. But look how nicely they would, they work in those coin purses. And you just squeeze it, open it up, take your coin out, put a coin in, whatever. But I have coins that are half that size. There it is in comparison to my thumbnail. And I bite my fingernail, so there you go. But I have coins that are half that size. Half that size. And where would you keep them? You couldn't keep them in a pocket. Most people didn't have pockets back in the day. And like I said, the leather pouch with the drawstring that I keep my lead balls in for my muzzle loader would have been the first purse, basically, that people kept their coins in. And usually it was tied around your belt and it was carried on the outside right here. So you open it up, take coins out, and the weight, actually the weight of the coins would close up the drawstring, or you could close it up by hand. But that's where it was worn, right here. And I might do a follow-up to this video and bring that in. I didn't think this out real good when I started this, but I knew I had to go to the post office and mail stuff today, and I wanted to put a little information out there. That's kind of cool. I get kind of, I don't know, I get kind of antsy when I don't put out a video. So I may do this again, and I may bring that other pouch in here, set that there, and I may bring some smaller coins in here just to show you guys how small coins actually were at one time. I know a lot of you know that, but oh shit. Uh-oh, I just saw a coin. Now I got to reopen it. I got to reopen up Jenna's package. I forgot to put this one in there for her son. She has a young son that's into collecting stuff right now. I'm trying to get him interested in coin collecting. So all of these aluminum President's coins that I get from Coin Crew up in Michigan, I'm sending to her to give to him so that maybe he can get interested in coin collection. These all have the president, each president on, and it's a game. It comes from Shell's coin game, Mr. President, it's called. And I got 5 or 6 of them, so I was just going to send them to him. Anyway, now I got to reopen that package. God damn it. Oh, well, that's the way life goes. All right, I'm going to end this one. I'm going to rethink this. I may do another video and show you these again with some other purses and some coins. All right, guys, we'll see you later.